I had my last day at work by the end of April, and so 2 months have gone by now. It's end of June, and I just wanted to give you a quick update what has been happening during that time in my life. Well, COVID-19 was still in full bloom, and so were the measures that were taken against it. So traveling abroad was never really an option during that time. Bye. And honestly, I was a bit afraid that I would end up just sitting there and doing nothing and waiting till the time flies by. But well, let's see how this turned out. Let's see what I really did in the last 2 months. I created my YouTube channel and I set up my website and Instagram account. This took some very deep breaths and a lot of pressure from my friends who already knew I was planning on doing it. I was struggling a lot with the decision if I really wanted to do it, because it is a lot of work and I am absolutely not comfortable sitting in front of camera. But as you know, seek discomfort is part of this sabbatical, so here I am. I walked around the Lake of Zurich in 9 days. I've been dreaming of doing a long-distance hike or go trekking for some time now, but I never have done anything like it. So I decided I wanted to do a test first, to see if I can go on walking for 7 or more days in a row without, well, being bored to death, or, I don't know, losing a toe. So I did walk to roughly 170 kilometers in 9 days. I shot a short film with a friend to get accustomed to my new camera gear. Initially, I wanted to create a Skillshare course on starting out with a new camera with this footage, but somehow I didn't really get around to do it. Maybe I will do this later, but I will show you the short film soon. I bought a drone. This was the goodbye gift from the colleagues from my former company. Thanks a lot, guys. I spent 2 nights in a yurt. I desperately needed to get some change of scenery at one time, because I grew really restless and irritated at home. So I just went on Airbnb and booked a stay in a yurt in the middle of nowhere here in Switzerland, and I spent some time there. I spent a week eating close to nothing at a fasting hotel in Austria. Yep, I did this and it felt pretty good, to be honest, and it was quite the experience. I climbed the mountain with a heavy backpack and spent the night on the peak beneath the open sky. This was another test run. This time I wanted to know if I can carry a heavy backpack with some gear. It was 30 degrees and we did 1,000 altitude meters each day. And it wasn't made for people with zero pain. But I pushed through and the experience was amazing.
Oh yeah.
I went on a ropes course and did the death jump. Yes, it was really high. Again, I'm afraid of heights. And it was terrifying, but I did it and I'm proud of myself. I started meditating and learning Italian on a regular basis. Both of those things I started doing each day at the beginning of June, but I slacked off a lot during the last 2 weeks, unfortunately, and I really want to pick it up again and keep going at it. Additionally, I met up with a lot of friends and I spent much time on planning my further sabbatical, and reading and trying to find out more about myself. I did have some phases where I would be playing video games a lot, and I felt really guilty about it, because I explicitly wanted to make my free time worth something. Maybe you have heard about the term toxic productivity before. It means an unhealthy desire to be productive all the time. You never look at the things you did get done, but instead focus on all the stuff you didn't do that day. And battling it is not easy, because you are in a constant fight against yourself. During those struggles, you might need to take a step back and look at the big picture to really appreciate the little things. And sometimes you notice that those things aren't that little after all. Now that I can look back at my last 2 months, I feel like I accomplished quite much. Not everything has had an immediate result, but all the things have had some kind of impact on me, and I decided to cherish those a lot more from now on. So what about you? Do you feel the need to be productive all the time? Is it your own sense of accomplishment that dictates that feeling, or do you think it's today's society that makes you feel that way? Whew, okay, if you look at it that way, I did kind of 1 or 2 things in that time, and I wasn't just sitting around. So that's great. Let's see what the next few months will have in stock for me. If you are interested in 1 or 2 of the things I did, I took a lot of footage and I could do another video about those things. So just let me know if you're interested in that. And yeah, see you soon. Tschüss.